Today we are going to talk about another project that could be a 100x gem. And this project is Hemi, Hemi. So we're going to talk about this. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Let's get straight into it. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is the gains that Hemi is doing right now. Currently, it's up 86.6% in the last 24 hours, 241% in the last 7 days, and 330% in the last 14 days. This thing is doing crazy numbers right now. The market cap is currently priced at $159 million, but the fully diluted value is like 10 times the market cap. The fully diluted value is at 1.6 billion. So when you look at the circulating supply, 977 million, and compared to total supply of 10 billion. So they have a lot of money locked up, something along those lines, right? And I was going to make this video like 30 minutes ago, but I kind of got distracted watching YouTube videos. And then I was like, okay. But I did the technical analysis before I started watching the videos. And I did it from the swing high to the swing low, just the same way I do all of my technical analysis. And you can see I did it at 13 cents. But as you can see now, it's already at 16 cents. Like I was watching the video for 30 minutes and then I come to start the video now and it's already up a lot from 13 cents all the way up to 16 cents. So this thing is absolutely pumping hard. Just so you guys know what Hemi is, it is the future of Bitcoin, as they say, and it is programmable. So they say the future of Bitcoin is programmable. Hemi is the network that's scaling Bitcoin beyond money. They're backed by Yeezy Labs, and Yeezy Labs invests in not Yeezy, like Kanye West or Yeezy, Yeezy, however you want to say it. I don't know how they call it. Anyways, Yeezy Labs invests in ventures at every stage, prioritizing those with solid fundamentals in Web3 and AI and biotech. But anyways, yeah, this thing seems pretty solid so far. This is the guy that created it, and apparently he is a early Bitcoin core developer. So I guess apparently he's a big deal. So he just now launched this on Binance. Well, they just launched it on Binance. It says today we plug Hemi into the Binance machine. In this video, co-founder Jeff Garzik, an early Bitcoin core developer, explains what listing enables, millions of users, fiat on and off ramps, and broader market integration or broader wallet integration. So yeah, he's the co-founder, and yeah, so he's doing his thing there, and they just now launched on Binance. So now it's tradable on Binance. That's why it's pumping. One of the reasons why it's pumping, but also crypto.com. I mean, it's the same story for all altcoins, like or for all the altcoins that are pumping right now. They just get listings back to back to back to back, and they just start pumping massively. But this one has a pretty big figure in the crypto community backing it, and that's that guy that is Jeff Gars something. I already forgot his name. It was let me scroll back down. No insults to you, Jeff. Anyways, Jeff Garzik. Yeah, so he's he is the co-founder there. So yeah. Anyways, I want to talk about a few other things before we go hit the technicals, because I went to try to get onto their website and then all I see is this. So it says website status is risky for Hemi.xyz. And it says this site contains potentially dangerous content that could harm your computer. We blocked it so you can continue browsing with confidence. Now it says malicious sites, web pages that deploy code designed specifically to hijack your computer settings or activity. And usually McAfee is good about spotting this type of stuff. And I never go on any website that McAfee spots as potentially dangerous. I don't do it. And this one, it says it. So I'm not going to click on the site. And I wish I could to kind of show you guys what this project is standing for, what it's about. But I'm not going to click on the site because McAfee has never steered me wrong. I've actually never had a computer. Actually, no, let me take that back. Before I started using McAfee, I actually had a laptop that had viruses on it and I had to restore it and all that. But since I started using McAfee, never had any problems with viruses or anything like that or Trojan horses. All right. I'm not saying that this Hemi project has that. Maybe the guy behind it is so smart and he's such a good developer that he was able to develop certain programs that'll run when you open the website. So maybe it's something along those lines. So yeah, maybe it's like not a malicious thing and it's just a program that runs when you open the site. And that's probably what it is, but I still don't want to open it because Nicotine. So anyways, it says this category includes self-installing applications called drive-by executable file downloads. So I could potentially open it and it could download something to my computer. It has the power to. Trojan horses and viruses that exploit security vulnerabilities in browsers or other applications. A web page can later lose its malicious status and be moved to another category. Malicious sites intend to take action on another computer to cause damage. But anyways, they did mention sooner or later it could be marked as non-malicious, but as of right now, it's marked as malicious. So if you are watching Jeff, uh, for the guy who's the co-founder, if you're watching, definitely get this taken care of because this is a huge red flag for a lot of people, especially a lot of people that don't fully understand crypto, right? And even though I understand crypto and how different projects work, and I do understand that he probably has some type of program that runs in the background of the website, I'm still not comfortable with clicking on like actually visiting the website. And then it's not only that, the next thing is when you come to the Explorer, the Hemi Explorer, like you know how you have Binance Smart Chain Scan, Ethereum Scan, like apparently they have their own blockchain, right? And then when you click on their Explorer, the same thing happens. Explorer.hemi.xyz. So obviously it's an extension to their original site, hemi.xyz. It is a subcategory or whatever you want to call it. But and then this one says this site contains potentially dangerous content that could harm the computer, so we blocked it. PUPs. So potentially unwanted programs. The same thing, like kind of what I was mentioning. They probably made a program to run in the background of the site. Maybe it's not malicious, but definitely find a way to get around that if they're watching this, right? If someone from the team's watching this, because this is going to drive people away from the project. People need to be able to view the Explorer safely, and they need to be able to view the website safely because you definitely like, for instance, if they want to join the chain, they got to look at the Explorer. They got to be able to see that information. Same thing with the website. So it definitely sucks because it seems like a pretty solid project, and they have some pretty big people backing it, and it's pumping huge. Look at it. It was at 16 cents, and now it's at 17. So, anyways, I'm gonna get this thing out there. Maybe you guys can get in before then. You can also buy it on Ethereum or Binance. It'd probably be better on BNB just because cheaper fees, and that's where a lot of people hold it to 5,888 holders. So if you're not comfortable with going to their Explorer for their chain, you can always buy it on Binance or on BNB, or you can go to Binance officially because it's now listed on Binance. It's also listed on MEXC. It's listed on Gate.io. So you have different ways of buying it, but yeah, hopefully they get this situated to where McAfee isn't flagging them as a risk because this is gonna hinder their ability to on ramp more people the way that they're trying to do. But anyways, this is all I got for you all today. Well, actually, no, it's not all I got for you all today. Let me talk about some technicals. I almost forgot. Like this is what I love. I love doing the technicals. This is the main reason I do all this. But anyways, completely overbought on the MACD for the 4-hour chart. Completely overbought. But remember, things can stay overbought for an extremely long period of time, especially getting listed to Binance, Crypto.com, MEXC, all that. Getting all these major listings, this thing could keep running all the way up to here to 20 something cents and possibly even higher to this Fibonacci at 34 cents. So yeah, this thing could continue to run way higher than what it is now. Um, the fully diluted value is a little above a billion, and then the actual market cap is a little above 100 million. So when you take into consideration that, it's a huge difference. So yeah, that's just a huge difference. So there's already a lot of money in it, but it's not showing in the market cap. All right. So yeah, this thing has a lot of potential here. Now, Moving on to smaller charts, we can kind of pull things back a little bit here. So coming over here to the hourly chart, we are looking like we have more buying pressure coming in for the MACD. Even though it's completely overbought, it can definitely continue to rise more inside that overbuying territory. And then when you look at the percent R trend exhaustion, the long-term trend being the blue line is definitely getting high up there in the overbought territory, overexhausted as it's the percent R trend exhaustion. And we're probably going to get a signal very soon indicating that it is set for a reversal, but it's probably going to continue to run regardless of that, just because of all the good news coming out for it. Same thing on the 30-minute chart, super bullish on the MACD, and it's still overbought, but still super bullish. And then this is the signal I'm talking about for the reversal. When you see the red bar here with the red down arrow, it indicates that you're about to have a reversal to the downside. We haven't gotten the red arrow yet, which means that we are probably going to continue to rise a little bit more before the first pullback. Well, not even really first pullback, but before the next pullback, right? Because we already had a pullback back here, and now you see that it kept going. So what this would look like is probably us coming up to 22 cents and possibly 34 cents and then pulling back from there. But yeah, now this is pretty much all I got for y'all today. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know what you guys think about this. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, and none of this is financial advice. As always, I'll be back with another video.